A $1,000 emergency fund is a band-aid on a bullet wound. It feels safe, it sounds responsible, but in a real crisis, it's nothing more than a temporary distraction. One major car repair or a single medical bill, and that $1,000 is gone. Today, we are building something much stronger. We're building a fortress. I'm going to show you the 3-tier system that actually protects your family, and the secret places to park each tier so your money grows while it waits for a rainy day. Most people stop at $1,000 because that's what the finance books from 20 years ago recommended. But look around. Costs have doubled, and emergencies are more expensive than ever. $1,000 today is barely a weekend's worth of bad luck. The 3-tier secret is about assigning 3 specific jobs to your savings. When every dollar has a purpose and a dedicated parking spot, you stop worrying about what if and start focusing on what's next. Let's start at the top with Tier 1, the buffer. This is your first $1,000, and unlike the other tiers, this one needs to be exactly where you can reach it in seconds. We're talking about your primary checking account. Why checking? Because when you're at the mechanic or the vet, you need to pay right now. Tier 1 is designed to kill small surprises before they turn into large stresses. No waiting for transfers. Just swipe and move on. Think about the things that typically derail a budget. A flat tire, an unexpected vet visit, or dropping your phone and needing a screen repair. These are nuisances, not disasters. Tier 1 handles them, so they don't touch your long-term goals. This buffer is what keeps you from reaching for a credit card. Every time you use credit for an emergency, you're paying 20 or 30% extra for that crisis. Tier 1 is your shield against high-interest debt. Once that $1,000 buffer is set, we move to the foundation. This is where the real security starts to kick in. Tier 2 is 1 full month of your essential living expenses. Not your whole paycheck, but what you need for rent, utilities, and food. You park this foundation in a high-yield savings account, or HYSA. This is critical. While your big bank might be paying you 0.01% interest, a good HYSA is paying you over 4%. That's where the magic happens. Remember that open loop from the start? The parking spot that earns 50 times more than a normal account is the HYSA. If you have $10,000 in a traditional savings account, you're losing money to inflation every single day. Tier 2 stops that bleed. The math is simple: $100 in interest versus $1. This is free money. It's FDIC insured, completely safe, and you can still get the cash within 24 to 48 hours if you burn through your Tier 1 buffer. Now we reach the top. The fortress. This is the goal that changes your relationship with money forever. When you reach Tier 3, you're no longer living paycheck to paycheck. You're living with true financial independence. This is 3 to 6 months of total expenses. Tier 3 is the money that lets you quit a job you hate, move to a new city, or survive a major layoff without breaking a sweat. Because this is a larger sum of money, we want it to be safe, but we also want it to be semi-productive. For the fortress, we look at treasury bills or a money market fund. T-bills are essentially loans you make to the government. They are the safest investment on earth. They are incredibly liquid, meaning you can sell them and have cash in days. And they often beat inflation. By using a T-bill ladder, you have money maturing every few weeks. This keeps your fortress productive. You aren't just saving for a rainy day. You're building a reservoir that stays ahead of the rising cost of living. Safe, liquid, productive. This sounds like a massive undertaking, right? If you're at zero today, 3 to 6 months of expenses feels impossible. But it's not. It's just a sequence. Here is the exact build order to get this done without feeling overwhelmed or quitting halfway through. Goal 1. Get Tier 1 funded in the next 30 days. This is the sprint. Sell some old gear, cut every subscription you haven't used in a month, and lock in that first $1,000. Once you see that balance in your checking, your confidence will soar. Once Tier 1 is locked, take the next 90 days to fund Tier 2. This is the foundation. It might require some lifestyle adjustments, but having that 1-month buffer gives you a level of breathing room you've likely never experienced before. No more end-of-the-month stress. Finally, set up an auto transfer for Tier 3. Give yourself a full 12 months to finish the fortress. If you try to do it all at once, you'll burn out. But if you automate $50 or $100 a week, you'll look up in a year and realize you're untouchable. The hardest part isn't the math, it's the psychology. I see people make 3 specific mistakes every day that destroy their progress. They think they're being clever, but they're actually creating more risk for their family. Let's make sure you avoid them. Mistake 1: investing the fund in stocks or crypto. Listen, I love investing, but not with your emergency fund. If the market drops 40%, your safety net drops too. That is usually when you need the money most. Don't gamble with your security. Mistake 2: keeping it too accessible. If your Tier 2 or Tier 3 is tied to your primary debit card, it's not an emergency fund. It's just extra spending money. When you're at the store and see something you want, that balance starts to look like a green light. You need enough friction, so you only touch it for a true emergency. By keeping it in a separate bank with a 24 to 48-hour transfer time, you give yourself the cool-down period needed to make a rational decision instead of an impulsive one. Finally, mistake 3: the one-account trap. This is when people try to keep all 3 tiers in one big pile. It doesn't work. You need the mental accounting of separate accounts to ensure you don't accidentally dip into your fortress for a flat tire. When you see 3 separate tiers, you have a clear roadmap. You know exactly what each dollar is for. That mental clarity is what leads to long-term discipline and, ultimately, the wealth you're looking for. Organization is the secret sauce of the wealthy. So, how do you know if it's a real emergency? Ask yourself, is it urgent? Is it necessary? And was it unexpected? If the answer isn't yes to all 3, don't touch the fund. A vacation is necessary for your health, but it's not an emergency. Plan for it separately. If it fails the test, find the money somewhere else. Protect your tiers at all costs. They are the only thing standing between you and a financial disaster. Once you respect the fund will protect you. It's a two-way street. Now let's see where this community is at. Be honest, what tier are you currently on today? Comment 0, 1, 2, or 3 below. There is zero judgment here. We all start at 0. The goal is to just move one step forward this month. Hit that subscribe button right now. Tomorrow, we're opening the vault on the 4 specific bank accounts every single adult needs to stay organized, stay disciplined, and stay wealthy. You do not want to miss that system. It's the perfect companion to your 3-tier fund. I'm Norman, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Start building your fortress today, one brick at a time. Your future self is already thanking you. Stay focused, and I'll see you tomorrow.